here when it's time. So round of applause for everybody that's going to be giving speeches. I'm looking forward to them. I hope you guys are. And without further ado, it's time to raise your hands again one last time for Dan, just before he gives his speech.
Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. Welcome. I just need your attention for 5 minutes. It's my job as the groom to kick off the speeches, as you know. And Lucy gave me one stipulation, and that is that I don't tell any embarrassing stories about Lucy. So that's it from me. Thank you for listening. That's what I know. Jokes aside, can we just appreciate how beautiful my wife looks today? But she's not only beautiful, she's kind, she's intelligent, she's an amazing mummy, and she's, sorry, I can't read your writing there, actually. Humble. Oh, and she's humble. So, it's my honour, along with my amazing wife, to thank each and every one of you for sharing our special day with us today at Chapel House. We're beyond grateful to all of you, especially to those who have travelled from afar. We've got friends who have come down from Manchester. We've got family who have come all the way from Spain. And don't forget Ricky, who is only 2 minutes up the road, but he begged me for a mention in the speech. So, there you go, Ricky. So I'd like to talk about the proposal, actually. I've never been so nervous, if I'm honest. I was sweating. I was pacing up and down the road. But eventually, I plucked up the courage, and I asked Kevin for his blessing. And he was fine. But after some convincing, I still agreed to ask Lucy to marry me. So, no, the proposal itself was really romantic. I flew Lucy out to Barbados. I arranged for champagne to be brought down at sunset at the veranda. It was all planned perfectly. But then what happened is I panicked, got down on one knee, and just blurted out, "Will you marry me?" Straight down to business. Which, funny enough, is how we met, but that's probably a story for another time, that one, I think. Probably shouldn't tell that story. I have actually since found out, because my beautiful wife has reminded me several times, that I'm supposed to say lots of nice things about her before I ask her to marry me. And honestly, I wish we could go back to that moment in Barbados, mainly because I want another holiday, but also I just wish I could have done things differently for you. But in that moment, a bit like now, I was just so nervous and I was just so excited and I just couldn't wait to ask you to be my wife. And yeah, I was so happy that you said yes. Even happier that you've actually made it to the wedding day, which is quite something. But 5 whole years we've been together now. 5 years of enjoying my pranks and stupidity. Or 5 years of, or as Lucy lovingly puts it, stop being a twat. But here we are on the first day of the rest of our lives together, our next chapter, and honestly, I know I'm the luckiest man in the world. Just look how beautiful you are. A funny story, actually, it's a bit of an ongoing joke, but people regularly tell me, "She's well out of your league, mate. You're punching," which we had that earlier, so that's proof that happens. But I think you'll all agree tonight that's just not the case. So, why are you laughing? It's a bit weird, but... bridesmaids, Neve, Jessica, Karina, thank you all. That's it. Thank you all for everything you've done to help Lucy today and for always being there for her. Although I still haven't found out which one of you convinced her she needed 2 hen do's. So, although, Karina, I do have my suspicions. But can I just say, you all look absolutely amazing today. My best man, Jono, you're like a brother to me, actually. You are like a best man to me as well, because you are a best man. You're like a brother to me, and I'm so grateful to have you in my life. Thank you. We've had some of the funniest moments that we could have ever had. We could have had more if you didn't break your foot, meaning we had to cancel my entire stag do, which is a bit selfish. It wasn't even a break, he stubbed his toe, I think. But honestly, thank you for everything you do for me. Yeah. Oh, the one thing I was going to say, actually, Steve, you do look really handsome today. You look like a sort of younger, probably slightly younger, George Clooney. So just remember all the nice things I said as well. When it comes to your speech later, just remember I said some nice things about you. Lucy's mum, or as I like to call her, Samala, thank you for raising such a wonderful daughter. You and Kevin should be really, really proud. She's truly amazing. So, you made me feel like part of the family since Lucy introduced us, and I just want to thank you, Sam and Paul, for always sort of being so welcoming to me. You've been a huge support to us over the years, and actually there's never been a right time, but I've been meaning to ask, Paul, is there any chance you can finish our bathroom, mate? Started it it's been 3 years now, so is that all right? Mum and Dad, thank you for everything you did for me growing up. I know that I probably wasn't the easiest child, but I just want to say how proud I am today and congratulate you both on obviously making such an amazing son. So congratulations. But more importantly, yeah, I don't doubt that. But more importantly, thank you, Dad, actually, for not doing your Elvis impression today, despite the uncanny resemblance, obviously. I mean, I air quote impression because he doesn't look or sound like Elvis, but he does insist on calling it an impression. No, but could we make sure no one gives my dad a microphone now for the rest of the day, please? That'd be great. To my nanny and granddad, I wish more than anything that you could have been here to watch your little Daniel all grown up and getting married today. I hope you would have been proud of me. And finally, and most importantly, to my wife, from the moment we met, I knew you were my person, or my lobster. There's a little Friends reference in there for you. My life changed because of you, and all I knew when we met was that I wanted everything with you. I wanted a home with you, I wanted a family with you, I wanted a life with you. And you've given me so much more than I could have imagined, including a huge credit card bill. But watching you become a mummy, it has been incredible, and it made me fall in love with you all over again. You and Harper are my whole world, and everything I do is for you girls. I love you with all of my heart. You really are the most beautiful girl I've ever met. And the thought of spending the rest of our lives together, growing old together, and making memories together, it makes me the happiest man in the world. I'll be the best husband and father that I can be to you. So let's raise a glass to love, laughter, and my beautiful wife, Lucy, the most incredible woman I know. There you go. And now, probably not for the first time in our marriage, my wife is about to upstage me. So.